Krull declares an enslave on Pink Ranger. So, to me, that says that he probably doesn't want this event to trigger. He's ahead in military. He doesn't have any unhappy faces. So, if this was a rebellion or a strength based event, he would trigger it. I imagine it's either Reds or a colony. So, the aggression fails, and three of the Age 1 defense cards are gone. Krull finishes the Taj Mahal. So that's going to be somewhere between 33 and 36 points for him, I guess. Gets Knights, plays his Frugality, and gets Alchemy. So his hand is full of level 1 technologies. I doubt he's going to get all of these out, so I wonder how he's going to prioritize them. I'm actually surprised he went for the Taj Mahal instead of the Alchemy. I think that getting an Alchemy now would have been more points than what the Taj Mahal is going to give him. Next up is Henry Merivale. Okay, so it was a colony, and everybody's thinking how much to bid, except for Henry Merivale. So beforehand, Pink Ranger bidded 2, and Henry Merivale bidded 3. However, that was a developed territory. Now we have a strategic territory, which is, honestly, in my mind, at this point of the game, probably stronger because it's going to give you 3 H2 cards. So I'm going to bid at least 3 on this. If Krull bids, he's going to go down to 3. So he's going to be the last on military. And we don't know which events are left, but there's 2 of them. One of them is Reds. Oh no, it's not. I did not see Reds. Somehow I confused myself here. Maybe I was thinking about a different game. So there's no Reds. Someone could have seen Reds. Yeah, I didn't see Reds in this game. So someone could have seen Reds or Rebellion. So let's see. So I don't think he's gonna bid. I don't think it's gonna go last for 2 turns. No, he's not gonna go last. He's gonna go to 5 because of the bonus. So he might. I'm pretty sure Henry Merivale might bid at least 1, but he used 2 of his defense cards. So unless he has 2 more defense cards, I don't think he's gonna bid 3. And Pink Ranger, he might bid 2. I don't think he's gonna bid 3. So I think I can safely bid 3 and hopefully get it. And then my military doesn't change, and I get 3 H2 military cards. So let's do that. So Henry Merivale wins the colony with a bid of 3, and he sets up Medieval Army and gets the Great Wall. Pink Ranger gets Theology, so he has a lot of happy faces, and gets some Swordsmen. No tactic, thankfully. Picks up a Breakthrough and a Population, and now it's my turn. Oh boy, I regret not bidding 5 on that colony, cause then I would not have a unhappiness problem. I could rebuild him. I will be at 7, and Henry Merivale would be at 5. So I am in trouble now. My science is not very good, so I can't build up my military, and I'm last in a 4-player game. So how to solve it? If I could build 2 warriors, I'll go up to 7, and then with a rifleman, next turn I can research the rifleman and upgrade as necessary. And that's going to be a problem with future science, because I need either a scientific method or a journalism, both of which cost 6. So getting a rifleman next turn delays me by 2 turns. I could get this breakthrough, but then what do I do about the unhappiness? Like disbanding a lab, out of the question. Disbanding an iron, maybe that's the way to go. Although, honestly, that's my only source of strength right now is this Iron Man. So, iron, no man, just iron. So I'm not super happy about that. I could solve the unhappiness problem by taking Shakespeare, but that seems like a wrong to fix it right because Shakespeare doesn't do anything for me right now. the printing press fell off, and there's no journalism or opera in sight. So going back, I could finish the St. Pete's. I don't have enough to get both warriors, but I could research the irrigation. But then that puts me farther away from both riflemen and the hypothetical um, future journalism I want. And I will be able to get this Legion and go up to 9. What's going to be the military situation for everyone else? So Cruel, I think he'll remain at 6 for now, and then he can get the Knights. Or maybe even get the Knights next turn. Maybe he has Phalanx. Henry Merivale, he's good at 7, honestly. He doesn't need more than 7. And Pink Ranger, this is a huge risk, because he could get 2 military by just picking up the medieval army. With that said, setting myself like this and going up to 9, it's good, but again, no science. I won't have an outlet for these mines. Ideally, I would want to take the Transcontinental Railroad. Honestly, I could do this, take the Transcontinental, but then I don't take the Riflemen, and I won't finish this next turn. I don't have enough iron, unless someone seeded new deposits. So that's risky as well. So I'm actually thinking if I should roll the dice and seed an event. The bad things that could happen are Reign of Terror and Uncertain Borders. Uncertain Borders would be painful, and Reign of Terror would be also pretty bad. But there's a few equalizer that could show up, like Kretz, Pestilence, New Deposits. Any of these could help. And I'm wondering if this is too risky. And I will put an Immigration in the deck, so I'll have some more control about what's coming up. I could also offer a trade route agreement for someone, and if I do that, I could finish the St. Pete's and then build the warriors. But whom should I offer this to? I guess I could offer it to Henry Merivale, and he will get a meeple 1 turn earlier, but I don't think he needs that meeple. Yeah, Pink Ranger don't get anything from it. And Cruel, she can get it as well, but again, it doesn't help her that much. Is there a Rebellion in the deck? No. I guess I discarded it. So, this might not be the safest route, but I do want to have some control of the deck. Let's roll the dice and see what happens. 4A, okay. So Henry Merivale and Cruel are getting some resources. So he can work on his wonder, and he can get a meeple and use that for something. Nothing I could have done about that. Doesn't help me with the current predicament. So I think I'm going to go with this plan. Let's finish St. Pete's, pick up the Riflemen, research irrigation, upgrade, and get a warrior. No, the plan was to get 2 warriors. So my military is fine. And yeah, my military is fine for a spell. My science is atrocious. I hope to get this breakthrough, although judging by past turns, probably not gonna happen. At least my happiness is solved. And I could pray that someone put a... no, scientific breakthrough already showed up. A scientific breakthrough, so that's not gonna help me. So the next 2 turns are gonna be rough. Maybe I'll go for the Eiffel Tower just for the points, because I need somewhere to sink my ore into. For my last deck, I don't want to pick anything up. Sure, I might as well take this Theocracy. I don't see hand size problems, it's not gonna affect the game that much. Let's take it. For this card, yeah, I don't think this is gonna... I'm not seeing myself plundering anyone. And this might still happen, so we'll see. No journalism, no scientific method yet. Oh gosh, what a mess.